And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
And this is now today's lineup.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
There's the whistle. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Now it's Rashford. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes...
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Asensio. Asensio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Rashford stood his ground strongly, and he's had it nicked away. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Mbappe. Wolverhampton still without a single shot on target. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Oh, what a pass! Saliba. Looking tidy in possession here. Tielemans. Cash. Here's Onana. Asensio. He's in plenty of space here. Davis. Mbappe. And that should get the job done. That'll be a throw-in. Tielemans. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Almost half an hour in now. And it's Rashford. Rashford. This is promising. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mings getting this one clear. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Neuer sends that a long way. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cash kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tielemans. Mings. Mings gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Of course. Please welcome everyone.
You have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to...
There's the shot! Tielemans
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Goal! After 48 minutes is...
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's away! And the finish! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
50 minutes is number 14, Rice.
Wolverhampton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cleared away. Neymar driving forward. Konsa cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Wolverhampton in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Works it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wolverhampton disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Konsa. Rice proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Madsen. Mings. Here's Onana. Neymar. Nice ball and he's in here. And that was very necessary. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
And that's gone loose. Wolverhampton perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Onana. And they've got rid. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
On the field.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Tielemans. Watkins. Onana. Mings. Konsa. Cash. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rashford. Asensio. And it's Rashford. To Watkins. And it's Rashford. And that is a little undercooked. No, that's been intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rashford. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's picked his way through. Rashford. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Konsa. Mings. No, again, there's no way through. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Marco Asensio. Number 27, coming on the field, number 7, McGinn. Number 17.
Wolverhampton can consider themselves just about safe now. Great ball if he can get there. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Marlen. Cash. Tielemans. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish?
Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Now it's McGinn.
Will be 3 minutes added
Van
time.
de Ven. Neymar. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. McGinn. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The less said about that pass, the better. And we're done. Wolverhampton have signed off in the perfect manner. A win on the final day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end-of-term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one, and in my mind, it was the right result.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Unlucky lads. Let's hope for better luck next time.